Hi, welcome to Yummie's Country Cooking. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to make for you fried squash. And the ingredients that I will be using will be an onion, a green onion, some people call them scallions, yellow squash, salt, pepper, some garlic powder, and as you know, my Miss Dash, salt-free, and peppers, and some sugar, some butter. This is 2 tablespoons of butter, and some bacon grease. Where I've cooked bacon and I saved my grease. So now we're going to use that grease. Right now I have my cast iron frying pan heating up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to saute my vegetables. And that's going to be my green peppers, my onions, and also my green onions. So let's do that. Just put them in the pan here. Mix it all together. All my onions and all that good stuff. And normally I would just cut it all up and put it in a pan at one time, but I wanted to just kind of do it this way and show you what I do, how I use it. And we're going to take that and we're going to let it saute for about 5 minutes. Okay, we'll let it saute for about 5 minutes. We're going to saute it, we're going to let it cook down. Once it's cooked down quite a bit, probably take about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to put in my squash. And I'm going to let that cook. I'm not going to use any water because squash makes its own water. So we won't have to put any water in it. Okay, I'll see you when I think this is ready. Okay, I think it's time to put the squash in. Put the squash in there. And you only saw 3 squash doing a demonstration, but I used, this is 5 squash here, 5 small squash. Because really it seems like a lot, but it's not. Once I cook it all and all of it start cooking down, not a lot. It's probably enough to serve maybe, I'd say 5 people. You may have a dish left over, a side left over. Depends on the big eaters or not. Okay, we got all that ready. Now, remember I told you I had some bacon grease. This is 2 tablespoons of bacon grease. Just gonna pour that in there. Let that cook. Stir it around a little bit. And after it cooked down, then I'm going to add some seasoning. Now, if you notice, remember I told you the squash makes its own water, so you see that? But we're going to let it cook a little bit more. I like my squash really soft. You know, I mean, you can eat it right now. Some people like it kind of crunchy, but I like it. I like mine soft. As I have said before, you cook it like you like it, okay? Now I'm going to add some Miss Dash. Doesn't make a difference how much you add because you don't have to worry about the salt. We're going to add some garlic powder, as much as you want. I'm going to add a little black pepper. And now I'm going to add some blue salt to your taste, okay? And then I'm going to add, I told you I had 2 tablespoons of butter. Put some butter in there. And then we're going to add a little sweetness on it. This is 1/8 cup of sugar. Okay. And I'm going to let it cook down until all the water is out of it completely. Really till it gets to the point that it want to start frying. Okay? All right. Mix all this up. Seasoning in here. Oh my goodness, y'all guys. This is going to be so good. I promise you. Try this recipe. You're going to like it. But right now, we're just going to let it. I got my stove on high. And everybody's stove cooks a little different. I am cooking on an electric stove, but some cook different. Some of you guys I know are using electric stove. This is gas. Okay, I'll be back as soon as it cooks. Okay, let's check on the fried squash. Remember I told you I was going to cook it until all the water had evaporated. So see, look at that. Evaporated, now it's frying. Now that bacon grease, oh man, now it's going to fry. All right. This is going to be good. Hi guys, I'm back. And I'm back with my fried squash. Check it out. Doesn't that look delicious? I tell you what. Let's try it and see. It's hot. Okay, let's put it in here. Ooh, look at that steam. Put quite a bit in here. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. And guess what? I'm going to eat all of it. It's in my plate too. Okay, we're going to push this to the side one moment. Okay, so you can shine there. Okay, and I've got some tomatoes in my plate. I'm going to have some tomatoes and squash. No meat today. This is going to be my lunch. Whew, Lord, we thank you for this food. You guys know I'm ready. Look at the squash. You got the onions. You got your peppers. You got your green onions. You got a little dash of garlic, some salt and some pepper. Then you got some salt-free seasoning, some Miss Dash. Okay, let's see. Let me try one. Let me hold 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. Okay. All right, I'm back. Oh, one little pepper. Here it is, right here. I like a lot of pepper on mine. Lot of pepper. Okay. You ready? Let's dive in. And it's hot too. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. So good. It's got a little sweetness to it, because I did add some sugar. And that bacon grease is kicking. Okay, this is my last bite. Because you know, guys, I could sit right here and just talk and eat it all at one time. You know what I'm going to say, right? That's yummy. Yummy to my tummy. Absolutely delicious. I promise you. Please try it. And by the way, guys, I cooked this about 25, 30 minutes. And the reason why is because, as I told you earlier, squash has a lot of water in it. So I wanted all the water to cook down so that it can start frying in the frying pan. And that's exactly what it did. But I promise you, that's so good. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to get to it. But I'm going to push this aside. And I'm going to say thank you. Thank you so much for just subscribing to my channel. Excuse me. And thank you for telling your family and your friends about Yummie's Country Cooking. And as you know, I always like to leave you with something. So today, I'm going to say, we can't change the direction of the wind, but we can adjust the sails to reach our destination. So remember, we can't change the direction of the wind, but we can adjust our sails to reach our destination. I love you guys. Thank you again for subscribing. Thanks for the thumbs up. And I will see you the next time. Bye. Bye.